Lately, they found a skull of a human being in a Russian cave, which proved that here in Russia was life 35,000 years ago. Welcome to Russia. Snow everywhere. How are we gonna live on this land? It's freezing here. Perhaps these were the very first questions those pastoral, primitive tribes asked when they got to the land of Russia 35,000 years ago. And maybe a wise voice answered, "We're gonna live here. Here we're gonna construct our glory. Here we're gonna make one of the most important countries in the history." And here we are, 17,100,000 kilometers squared. This is the largest country in the world. It represents 1/8 of the inhabited land on the earth. It has 14 neighboring countries. This is the largest number of neighboring countries in the world. But here comes the question. How did the Russians manage to protect this huge geographical area? The nature. Any army wanna enter Russia from the east gonna face the Russian monster, Siberia.
Я родилась в Сибири, прямо из Венеции. Продолжим.
The temperature drops in Yakutsk to -65 Celsius degrees. This is the coldest city in the world. Anything there is freezing. You can use a banana as a hammer if you want. In the center, you're gonna face the Ural Mountain, which divides Russia into two parts. The Asian eastern part and the European western part, where 80% of the Russian people live. You can read a map. When the Mongols were in Russia, a few little of the Slavic Russians ran away to a new city. And there was a river called Moskva. Here, Yuri Gagarin decided to construct this city to be Moskva. Moscow today, the capital of Russia. 30 Nobel Prize winners are here in Russia, and most of them are scientists. The other part are writers. Dmitry Mendeleev found a relationship between the physical and chemical properties of the elements and their atomic number. This is the periodic law. And because of it, today we have the most famous table in the history, the periodic table. 545 Olympic medals are here in Russia. Cosine x квадрат разделить на 2, это будет большое. I hope that you have visited the Bolshoi Theater in Moscow. The most important ballet dancers and the opera singers are there.
Sera mia mi sono mutato, ti lo dirò. Ora dove spirito con il grato chi fanno fo.
Literature in Russia is so wealthy field.
Это физика, не литература, извините.
Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Maxim Gorky, Anton Pavlovich Chekhov. You have to read his short story The Bet. Many countries today don't use the capital punishment as a penalty because of this story. In 1961, a human decided to visit the space. Yuri Gagarin, the first man ever got to the space. And when he landed on the earth, he landed on a potato field where a little girl was playing there. And when she saw him, she asked, "Where did you come from?" And he answered, "I came from space." He has orbited the earth for 108 minutes. I hope that you have heard some old Russian waltz or folk music. Who doesn't know the balalaika? Tchaikovsky, waltz number 2 for Dmitri Shostakovich.